How's it going, everybody? Doing sort of a laid back, unplanned live stream here. It's Mock Draft Monday, and to be honest, I am sort of addicted to that Pro Football Focus Mock Draft Simulator. I've been very obviously critical of Pro Football Focus in the past and the present, and they do a lot of things poorly. I think anyone who uses their grades as a stat is ill informed, but this mock draft simulator is probably the best thing they've ever done, and it's a lot of fun. And to be completely honest, I'm supposed to be writing some NBA articles for tomorrow and the rest of the week, and I just don't really want to do it right now. I would like to think and talk about football, so that's exactly what we're going to do. Just sort of laid back, drafting a bunch of doing some Packers mock drafts, trying some different strategies, seeing exactly what happens. Bear with me here while I share some of this here. Sharing it around to people on Facebook, on YouTube, on everywhere, obviously. If you're not watching on YouTube, definitely come over to the YouTube side, youtube.com/FlurrySports, and jump in the chat there. And we can chill, we can talk, especially if you're on Twitter. I'm not 100% sure if I can see Twitter messages. If you're on Facebook, I know I can see those. But if you're on Twitter, definitely come over to the YouTube side of things, give it a subscribe. We're just chilling here tonight. I know right now I'm for sure going to be doing the first one by myself here, but we might have some people coming in and out. If you're on YouTube, we also have a 7-round mock draft that we already have published for today. And that one we got a little bit crazy with trades, doing a bunch of stuff. I think all of them are realistic trades, but I don't think the Packers are going to be pulling off that many trades. You know what I mean? Like the Packers are going to trade given where their draft picks are, but they're not going to go crazy. But let's get into it. First, it's probably smart to lay out the Packers' needs. Wide receiver, right, is the biggest need. Right now we got Alan Lazard, who's an outside receiver who is not very fast. His main skill is blocking and improvisational skills, which is useful. It's good and it's needed to win, but he's definitely not a number one. He's probably not a number two. So we need a little bit of help there. We also have Randall Cobb in the slot, who's fine when he's healthy, but he's also not an every down guy. Amari Rodgers is supposedly transforming his body and working, so maybe he'll belong on an NFL field this year. But then Malik Taylor, Juwan Winfrey, like Packers need help at wide receiver. They need speed. They need a deep threat. They need an outside guy. So I think if we leave this mock draft with 2 wide receivers, that's probably the minimum. Even if it's a late round guy, Packers need multiple here. Then right tackle is probably the next biggest need. You could argue right guard. It sort of depends what the Packers do with Elton Jenkins and Elton Jenkins' availability at the beginning of the year. We saw how David Bakhtiari didn't progress in the way that we wanted. So if we want to play it safe, we should be going for right tackle because then we can put Runyon and somebody else at guard. Hopefully it's he shall not be named Royce Newman, even though I just named him. But once everyone's healthy, we could see Elton Jenkins at right tackle, and then we just get a different guard. I understand that. That's fine. But if we're being conservative and saying Jenkins doesn't play until October, I would like to have a different tackle. After that, edge rusher. Packers need an edge rusher. We could still use some defensive line help. We could use some linebacker depth. Special teams. Dear God, we need somebody to play special teams. Packers don't really invest in special teams, but spoiler alert, I will be doing that for my mock draft. There's some special teams players that I'm already targeting in a lot of these drafts, and the Packers should do so as well because they continue to not invest in special teams, and we continue to put out the same shitty special teams units. So I will definitely keep special teams in mind. Might be drafting running backs or cornerbacks with the thought of they are special teams guys. We're not necessarily hoping they contribute on defense or on offense, but we want special teams. But let's jump into it here. We may do a few different mock drafts for this first one. Let's see. I think it's a little bit silly not to trade just because it's unrealistic if you just simply draft where the team is going. Am I logged in? Yeah, I am. Okay. So we'll do some trades, but they're only going to be out of necessity. They're going to be realistic trades, like trading up for one of those big 4 wide receivers. I like to bring up the randomness slightly. Jeez. And care for positional value slightly. I think it makes it a little bit more realistic randomness because it gets them off of the Pro Football Focus rankings because teams aren't going to be going into the draft saying, hey, Pro Football Focus says we should draft this guy, right? They're not going to be doing that. So I like to raise the randomness slightly for that and then care for positional value. That's just smart, right? Like that's how teams draft. That's what we're doing. So I think otherwise it looks good. We're going to slow it down early, and then we will speed it up as the draft goes along because I'll for sure be making less trades then. But here's my thought. Packers should be looking at wide receiver right away, in my personal opinion. I'm even going to slow it down a little bit more. What I want to do is I want to target that 4th wide receiver personally. So we're talking Drake London, Garrett Wilson. You can put those in whatever order you want. And then Jameson Williams and Chris Olave. Whichever one of those 2 drops, I want to trade up. Okay, so first wide receiver taken at 10, Garrett Wilson. That's not that big of a surprise. But once we see that 3rd wide receiver taken, and I'm going to guess it's going to be around the 16 to 18 spot is going to be that 3rd wide receiver. That's where I want to trade up, and I think that's what the Packers should do as well, personally. If they don't, trade all the way up and draft the best wide receiver, which I am also all for if the Packers decide to do that. And these are going a little bit later. This is surprising. Maybe we won't even need to trade. Drake London, 2nd wide receiver off the board at 16. I'm not messing that up, right? No, I'm correct. That's really late. So again, once the next one gets taken, then we're gonna trade up, and it might be right here. Nope. Okay, look at us go. This is surprising. This doesn't happen very often. And if we stay, the Patriots are going to draft Jameson Williams because the Patriots do that kind of bullshit. But we won't need to trade up very far. And I'm going to try. Again, we're going to make this realistic. I'm not going to be forcing trades through or anything like that. But I want to trade my 28th because I have someone in mind for 22. And I don't think they'll make it to 28. So let's see. Will they do it? Again, we're trading up 1 spot, so it shouldn't be a massive haul, you wouldn't think. 92. We get 127 and 200. I think I'd be okay with that trade. Trading away a 3rd round pick. And we know the Packers' history with 3rd round picks. They don't do it very well. So I'm more than okay to trading away that 3rd round pick. And we got it. Cool. Okay. So 21st overall, I'm taking Jameson Williams. That's a no-brainer. He just posted a picture today with cheese in his picture. The cheese emoji, it's had nothing to do with the Packers, but I'll pretend it did. And then some people might think, hey, if we had this scenario, we should double up a wide receiver. That's not me. I absolutely love Trevor Penning. If Trevor Penning is here at 22, that is who I want the Packers to pick. He's a day 1 starter at right tackle. He's a mean son of a bitch. He brings that dog, that nastiness to the offensive line that frankly isn't there. He's absolutely needed. If you think about in December, if we have Trevor Penning going after people coming downhill, just being a road grader, a bulldozer, he is so damn good. And he describes himself as a prick on the football field. And that's what I want out of my offensive lineman. 100% Trevor Penning. It's not even close. There's no one else there. Like, get out of here with the Treylon Burks talk. Absolutely not. We don't need a slot receiver who looks like DK Metcalf. That sounds like the worst possible player. And as the way this draft is falling, I don't think I'm going to have to trade up in the second. I mean, we could see what happens. Maybe we trade back, but Leo Chanel just went off. Like, I don't really feel the need right now. I feel pretty good. Okay, so 53. This is where, in my opinion, obviously this is all my opinion, I really don't want to reach. I really don't want to reach. Because there's a steep drop-off in certain players. And, I'm kind of in a best player available mindset. Drake Jackson's not there. That's kind of somebody who I would like the Packers to take a chance on here as a sort of flyer developmental piece. There's also a 7-round mock draft on FlurrySports.org that I did earlier today that you can read by the way as well. Kind of combine those two things there. 4 teams available in this pick: Cardinals, Bucks, Jets, and Bears. Out of principle, I can't trade with the Bears. I don't want to help them out, even if they, shoot themselves in the foot if we give them a gun. I don't really want to do that. I'm willing to trade back, though. But how far back am I willing to trade? I'm thinking 60. Let's see what happens. Let's see when we can squeeze out of the Bucks here. Maybe we get some of that TB12 program. Never know. We need something. They want 53. I also have 59, huh? Jesus. Okay. Let's see if I can get that 91. Just trying to think of the players right now in my mind that are going around those areas. What am I doing? I'm going the wrong direction. If I can pull this off, I'd be very happy. Okay. Sure, dude. Have fun. Build your team. Trey McBride went. I was kind of looking at him. But oh well, we're good. We're good. Who'd the Patriots grab? Or Bucks? Brees Hall. Yeah, we're cool. Thank you. Okay. Jalen Tolbert's interesting. I hate pro comparisons for draft prospects, but he is Marquez Valdez-Scantling possibly with better hands. Like, I really like that as a real life Packer pick. Like, I feel like that's going to happen. I really like Mechie Khalil Shakir, though. And I don't necessarily want to take 3 wide receivers, but I might. I don't want to reach on them. I said I wasn't going to trade much, but I might trade back again. Brian Asamoah. I think I'd rather go with Chad Mama. If you're mad I pronounced his name wrong, I'm sorry about it. Go cry to your mom. I just wanted to see his measurables because I know like these Oklahoma guys are teeny tiny, dude. 6 foot 226. He's more of a nickel. He's like that slot guy, which, to be completely honest, I would like for the Packers to get, but I don't trust them to use this player correctly. Like, I feel like this is going to be Oren Burks. That's how they're going to use him. That's not what we need to do. So I feel like we need to draft the Chris Barnes replacement after this year. Christian Harris, like those Alabama backers, it's totally cool. He is not great in coverage, but he is willing to hit a motherfucker, and I kind of like that. Man, I'm gonna go with Chad Mama. Muma. And I'm going to trade back with this one because I want one of those wide receivers that aren't named Jalen Tolbert. I'm at 60, 69, 67, 76. Jets want this pick. I want 117. Oh, okay. Thank you. Excuse you. What are they doing? What are the Jets doing? Take it, dude. Take this trade. Okay. Okay. No more trades. No more trades. But I like the way our trades are working out for us. And that's realistic. I feel like the Jets would have given us whatever we asked for. I feel like we could bully them into giving us a terrible trade for them. And Tolbert's still here. Okay. We'll just draft Marquez Valdez-Scantling 2.0. And then 91's our next pick. I'm not going to trade up. I said no more trades. So whatever. We're going to just do this. We're going to do this thing. I like Kellen Deesh. We don't really need him, though. Jojo Doman's good. Max Mitchell's my guy. I like him a lot. I like Romeo Dubes, too. What's my next pick after this? We're going to risk it. I'm going to try to get Zion McCollum with 111. And I really hope we do because I love him a lot. He would be an unbelievable addition to the special teams. He's a gunner. But we're going to take Dubes. And we're going to hope he falls. No! Who took him? Seahawks, motherfuckers. Pete Carroll. Damn it. Well, it is what it is. We're going to move on. We got 111, 127, 132, 140. So we got a lot of players in this area that we can fill obvious gaps. And I'm happy about it. I'm going to start with Zach Tom. Zach Tom, super athletic tackle. Doesn't really have the length for tackle, not necessarily. So he could be a guard conversion for us, but he is a solid player. And if he's a depth guy, then we are doing more than good. I love me some Noah Ellis, but I know he drops. So I'm just kind of playing the system here a little bit. But I do like me some Noah Ellis. Plug up the middle on the defense. I like me some Jack Sanborn. I want to trade backwards, but I'm not going to. We will go with. I like Cordell Flott. Skinny, but lengthy cornerback. A true slot cornerback, which the Packers do not have. I mean, we're not going for Pro Football Focus grades. We're going for good, for a good draft class here. So, with that in mind, I'm gonna do me. Damn it! I want me Noah Ellis. He's going to plug the gaps. He's going to be an elite run stopper for us. He's going to be a situational guy for sure. He's not an every down guy, but it's going to be fine. And then Jack Sanborn is going to learn for a year, and then he's going to start at inside linebacker in 2023 next to Devondre Campbell after Chris Barnes gets paid elsewhere. He won't get paid a lot, but he's going to get paid more than the Packers are willing to give him. 163. Chris Paul is good for getting your team to the NBA Finals, but then choking, which is good. That's something we don't have. I like him too. And Derek Deese would solely be for Deese nuts jokes. But we can't undersell that. You know what I mean? That's important. Tyquan Thornton is fast. Packers don't have that. Can he be a good wide receiver? No, but he is fast. Okay, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. Listen to me. Okay, watch this. Watch what we do here. We're going to make magic happen. We're going to go with Javon again. Don't know how to pronounce anybody's names, but Healy. I watched some of his film today, by the way. He is versatile. He'll be good for us. I like that a lot. We got 228, 249 left. Looking for special teams. I saw Jarian. No! Jason Poe got taken 2 before us. The Bengals. No. This was all for nothing. This draft was for nothing. Forfeit the pick. Jacoby Durant's fine. I like Dejon Dixon as well, but we don't need another wide receiver. Darian Butler could be good for special teams. And then my running back, which I'll take with the last pick, I'm sure. Damn it. That's really a shot in the heart. It's like you're running a marathon. You're running the Boston Marathon, and at the finish line, right before you cross the tape, someone kicks you in the nuts. That's what the Bengals did to me. They kicked me in the nuts. I'm not happy about it. I don't like it. I'm not going to just accept it. I'm not going to accept the kick in the nuts. But I will draft. Where'd he go? I'm panicking. Darian Butler. Unbelievable football name. Good linebacker up top here. He does good things. He's just not athletic. And you know what? Happens to the best of us. I sympathize. He can be a good special teams guy, though. We'll probably go running back here. Special teams contributor at running back. Abram Smith. I think he had like 1,500 rushing yards last year. Year before that, he got 48 tackles because he was a linebacker. Tell me that doesn't scream special teams MVP. We could go him, or I'm guessing Ebner is still here. But maybe I'm wrong. Oh, there he is. Wide receiver, convert to running back. So he could be a good third down guy for us. I think he's can learn pass blocking. He also has returning experience. I would love a kick returner. He is a step up from Kylan Hill in that regard. I think Kylan Hill is a better offensive running back, and he would be a better maybe receiving back and definitely special teams contributor. Keep Kylan Hill on the practice squad just in case one of the best 2 get hurt. So I think either Baylor guy is cool with me, but I'm going to go with Abram Smith because the dude likes contact, and I'm here for it. Let's see what Pro Football Focus awards us. Let's see what they do here. I'm so excited. C+ for that trade. Okay, we'll take it easy. B- for the other 2. Zach Tom was a little bit early. If we remember, I really wanted to trade back in this area, but it is what it is. Zach Tom is going to be a good player in the NFL if he has good coaching, and I think the Packers can do that. This was the point in the draft where I was like, I'm going to draft for need, I'm going to fail, and Pro Football Focus kind of awarded me with that. But as we discussed up, Pro Football Focus grades don't mean jack shit. Especially for offensive and defensive linemen. Don't even pay attention. They don't even know find their own stats for that. I'm okay with this draft class. To be completely honest, I would be cool with it. We certainly got the wide receiver help we need. Jameson Williams, once he's fully recovered and good to go, he can be that deep threat. He can be that do-it-all. He might be the best wide receiver in this draft class if he comes back as the same player he was pre-injury. Jalen Tolbert, again, step right into that Marquez Valdez-Scantling role. I think you won't even remember that MVS is not on the team anymore until, he catches a touchdown or something. You're like, oh my God, MVS learned how to catch. No, that's a rookie from South Alabama. And MVS is dropping game winners for the Chiefs. And then Romeo Dubes, he can, we also got Javon. We got 2 good guys who can play all over the lineup, in my personal opinion. underrated guys because of where they played, who they played against. But I think their skill sets truly will shine. Zach Tom's a project. Cordell Flott is a slot corner, undersized, but I think he has really good ball skills. So if he can put a little bit of weight on, I think he's going to be good. Noah Ellis, early down run stopper. He will plug those holes, and then he'll waddle to the sideline and watch Kenny Clark and Jaron Reed do their thing. Jack Sanborn, I think, is going to be a special teams contributor. I think he can rotate in that linebacker, inside linebacker rotation, come on third downs on blitzing. He's an elite blitzer from the inside linebacker position. That'll be good. And then we got a couple special teams contributors here. We just improved the team. We might have won the Super Bowl. Good for us. Good for us. We're doing good. Let's do another. What do you say? What do you say? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Oh, I didn't even share the link with my people. I apologize, people. I told people, like, hey, you can come on if you want to do some mock drafts. And then I was just a bad guy. I just didn't even send them the link to join. Okay, sending them the link now. What do we want to do? What do we want to do with this next one? Do we want to just draft best available and see what Pro Football Focus does? Let's just see how good Pro Football Focus is. Again, I'm sharing really quick. Sharing these to some places. And by the way, I think it's going to be a terrible idea to do best available, but for the people who think we need to do best available at all points of time, maybe this will show us what's what. Let's do that. That's what we're going to do. Okay. No trades. We're going to go best available minus quarterback. We're not going to take a quarterback or kicker or punter or long snapper. Other than that, we're going to do best available. We will see what Pro Football Focus has in store for us. I can't wait. It's going to be good. Bernard Raymond, T-Rex, is what I like to call him because that's what his arms are. Super short. Jermaine Johnson's there. Okay, like I'm cool with that. I like that. This is going to be the best graded Pro Football Focus draft we do today, by the way, because we're taking all the players they want us to take. And honestly, Jermaine and Leo, I'm cool with it. It's going to be a lot of defensive guys, though. I'm cool with this so far, though. Overall, minus not having a wide receiver. Kirby Joseph. Come on. All the Illinois defensive players. Why not? I'm sure they're all great. Zach Tom. That's going to be a poorly graded pick, but that's fine. Cordell Flott. Just got him before. Noah Ellis. This is a defensive-heavy draft. We will need to be doing some work on the trade market and free agency for wide receivers. Luke Wattenberg from Washington. Well, we can't argue with it, so we might as well draft him, I suppose. What a draft class. Stonehouse, but we're not doing punters. So we're going to go a little more sincere with the Sincere McCormick running back draft pick. And lastly, Max Borgi. Do we need him? No. Do we want him? Nah. But Pro Football Focus will reward us generously. Still only an A- though. You know, I don't mind some of the things that happened. Well, what happened? So who was available? I guess at 22. We could have had Jameson Williams. PFF, what are you doing? Just imagine this draft just with Jameson Williams there. That wouldn't have been terrible. I think there's still some missteps, but if our first 3 picks went Jameson Williams, Jermaine Johnson, Leo Chanel, fans would be so happy. So happy. And then we start drafting Oklahoma defensive players, then they're less happy. But not a terrible start. Not a terrible start at all. Let's do... Okay, what are we going to do next? Should we just turn the randomness all the way up and see what happens? I don't think I've done this yet. So everything I normally do, I usually bring that up 1 and randomness up 1, but we're going to go fully random. That's right. Everybody is the New York Giants in this draft. I'm going to do no trades because who cares? This isn't realistic, but let's see what happens. What happened up there? Garrett Wilson went 5. So 2, 3 top 10 wide receivers, and one of them was Traylon Burks. Okay. So you're okay. So I was just about to say, so Chris Olave is there, and I was getting excited. But Kyle Hamilton's here. And that leaves me with such a conundrum. I can't pass up on Kyle Hamilton. That's who I'm going to draft. But boy, this is disappointing, and it kind of hurts me a little bit to do it because Chris Olave just fell into our laps. We fair caught it, and no one was around. We could have ran it. Okay. Here we go. Who was taken? I was fucking off. I don't know what I was doing. Okay, so we can just scrap. Okay, Chris Olave, thank you for waiting patiently. What's going on? Who's here? Trevor's here. Trevor, have you been watching what's going on here?
I just was able to get on. I was having computer issues.
I've done different ones. Your connection's at a 3, so you might drop out. I'm not sure. But I've done different ones here. I did one where I traded. I did one where I just drafted the best available player according to Pro Football Focus. Your connection's good now, by the way. This one, I cranked the randomness all the way up just to see what would happen.
Yeah, Olave's there.
You missed my whole thing here. At 22, I got Kyle Hamilton. And Chris Olave was there.
Trey McBride?
Yeah, dude. I've actually seen... Whose mock draft was I looking at? Someone notable has Trey McBride going in the first round. And by the way, that's wrong. That's not going to happen. But at least that isn't super unrealistic. But Kyle Hamilton was staring at me here. And I was having an internal debate because Chris Olave was still there. But Chris Olave dropped to 28, so we're going to take him. I don't know what's going on. I love this. This is great. Malik Willis still on the board at 53.
Andrew Booth, yes. Yes.
Zion Johnson's there though too.
I don't care. I don't care. I honestly, if for anybody watching, as you'll see, we have a lot of draft coverage coming out, a lot of draft profiles. I did one on Andrew Booth tonight. Kind of looked at him a little bit last night. He is the one cornerback in this draft that I think I fell in love with the most. Sauce Gardner is very good, to your point. The only problem I have with him is he is very handsy. And seeing that come in at Cincinnati is a little scary. If that happens at LSU, whatever. You're in the SEC, but in the American Conference, I'm not a fan of. But Andrew Booth, in the right system with patience, I think he's going to be the best cornerback in the draft.
Everybody gets handsy at LSU, by the way. So I think, to your point, it's totally fine. Just ask Coach O. Go Tigers. So, yeah, we'll go Andrew Booth. I like Andrew Booth a lot, and I'm mostly doing that because this is random. So I have a feeling we're going to get Leo Chenal or Zaya Johnson with the pick after that.
Yep. All of them are still there.
Bernard Raymond was there?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Justin Ross.
That is such a Patriots pick. That was realistic. Okay. So we didn't get an offensive. Yeah, we didn't get an offensive lineman first round. We'll go Zion, then we'll move Elton Jenkins to right tackle.
Who'd you get at 22 again?
Kyle Hamilton.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And here's Leo. So we'll go Leo.
If this isn't an A draft, I don't know what is. Although we might have to take our boy Poe before too long.
He's probably gone. In my first draft, I was going so good, and Poe got taken 2 ahead of me. And I said it was like running the Boston Marathon right before you cross the finish line. Someone just kicked you in the nuts. Like I was just about to win. Sam Howell? Should we get Sam Howell? Like, why is he here?
Malik Willis is gone, right? Desmond Ridder, man. Give me Ridder.
Matt Corral.
Give me Ridder.
I can't do a quarterback. It hurts me. Khalil Shakir is here.
Not Khalil. Let's take him. Why not, right?
Yeah, we will. I'm just interested to see who else is here. Okay. Where'd he go?
You get it.
Okay.
There he is. Somewhere Lucas Schuming. Now we take Sam Howell. Now we move.
Why is he here? This is too many red flags. If you see Sam Howell in the 4th round, you pass. You have to pass.
I think you take him. Like in real life, actually, if the Packers, if they can take him in the 4th, take him and ship him out immediately.
If you see him in the 4th round, you have to start thinking everyone knows something you don't.
And that's
why
fine.
Is it?
It's
I don't
fine
know.
with me. 4th round, it's like, come on.
There's too much Baker Mayfield and Sam Howell for me. Oh no. There's so many good players that I want to draft here. Okay, Sam Howell.
Yeah.
He can play something.
Wow, I think Dejon Dixon was already taken too, if I read that correctly. What the hell? Wait, the punter was taken too. What the hell? Yeah, there he was. Derek Deese Jr. too. That's tough. That's tough.
So Jason Poe truly is not safe. Romeo Dubes so good. So is Zion McCollum.
But the name Fidarian does not come around very often. That is my counterpoint.
You're not wrong. You're not.
I didn't even know what position he played before I said that, so.
He seems destined to be a Dolphin.
Yeah. 6 quarterback hurries. Wait, hold up. He had 6 hurries but 7 sacks? How does that work?
It's not counted as a hurry if you sack him.
Okay, I was going to say.
Yeah.
Seems... Okay, that's good. Although it's high school anyways, who cares? Who grades hurries in high school, though?
I don't know. We're going to go with Dubes. Give me Dubes. We need a wide receiver.
It's not like we already... Wow. Cone went in the 5th.
The Saints forfeited their pick? Is that a normal thing?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, there are some great players here. We're going to take Zion McCollum so he can be a gunner for us. Everyone is at our disposal.
Oh, wait. What about Poe?
No one has the Smoke Monday. Who is that? Where was that? Broncos took him. Where are we looking here? Who the hell is Smoke Monday?
Use the arrows like a regular person. Come on.
This mouse is bad. I apologize. It was
Other way.
Smoke
Safety.
Monday. Look
at
at
that picture.
Smoke Monday.
Oh no! Wow, he played great against Georgia State. That's awesome. He actually played decent against Alabama if you take PFF grades. So 22 receptions on 32 targets, though. That is
Come on. They're setting him up for failure. What are we doing?
Wait, what's his comparison though?
They don't have one.
Damn it.
Smoke Monday. That's awesome. Dylan Parham's still here.
Poe first. Oh my God.
I think that's Todd McShay's guy. I can't get to him on here.
You can just search by player, right?
No. We do him the respect.
Yes. Now we'll take Parham.
Jesus Christ. What is this? I understand the randomness is up, but
Derek King even got drafted too. This better be an A, right? This has to be.
Okay, the one pick that wasn't an A+. Go screw yourself.
Oh my goodness.
That is stupid, man.
Kyle Hamilton at 22 is the best part.
We also got their 67th best graded player at 258.
22nd best player at where do we get Howell? Like 160? 140.
140. Okay, well that was dumb. That was fun. Okay.
Can we do a crazy trade one? Like with the Packers?
Sure.
Yes.
Luke, you mixed it, but yeah, we got Sam Howell late, and he said, imagine a defensive backfield of sauce and smoke. Insane. That would be incredible. Okay. Positional value, randomness.
So we have to take the speed down a little bit for the trades,
Yeah, we don't start. It doesn't start right away, so we're fine. Okay, crazy one trades. Zero realisticness here. Zero realism. Because we will be trading players, I can only imagine. Okay, so we want one of the big four wide receivers for sure. I'm guessing one will go at 10.
Trent McDuffie at 7. Wow.
Yeah, dude.
That is something.
Garrett Wilson, sir. McDuffie's good.
I know. I just saw him going in like the 20s for some of them.
Oh.
I like him too, but damn.
Okay. We need to trade up so we make sure we get. I'm going to risk it. One more. One more. Okay. There we go. Trade up.
Got to trade with the damn Saints again. 28
and
Saints.
I know the Saints love them some. Royce Newman.
What about Amari Rodgers?
No, that didn't even move the needle.
But Royce Newman did. Okay, well.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Really, that doesn't. Wait, can we trade him just Jordan Love? What about yeah? You're kidding. Yeah, absolutely.
We need to get rid of our third-round pick. And
give him a conditional too. That 140. Yeah.
Okay. Take it. Thank you.
They actually did. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, it's Olave here, right?
Yeah. No, we're going for Trevor Penning. Okay. Well, we do need a quarterback.
Damn it. I could have wanted Andrew Booth to fall, even though we don't need a corner. What are your thoughts on Kobe Dean?
He's fine. Like, I don't know. He's fast. He's okay. I mean, Jermaine Johnson's for sure my pick here.
Yeah.
But And it could be
I mean,
Dean. Like, if he's there at 28, I'll take him.
yeah, because he makes I haven't watched a ton of film on him, but like from the games I've watched, he makes some really good plays, and you don't hear his name for like a half a quarter. You're like, well, where'd he
Yeah.
go?
Yeah. And product of that is, I mean, he's a product of that defense a little bit. And that is also a product of that defense. But
Oh no, look away. Lewis Sign was picked before us.
darn. Shout out Bukowski.
Probably Zion here, right?
I mean, that's who I want. Would I be upset if we took Treylon Burks as our second wide receiver? Not necessarily, but you know, I kind of need to make a statement, so I don't want to do it. I don't mind Jalen Peter either, but okay, yeah, Zion. We'll shore up that offensive line here, and away we go.
Treylon Burks to the Chiefs would be interesting.
I mean, they already got Juju in the slot and him in the slot, and they signed another slot. Chiefs don't even know what they're doing right now.
They don't know what they're doing in many drafts.
No.
Christian Watson went pretty high.
Well, we're going to take Leo.
Yeah, that's not really a question.
Yeah, I want to see who else is here. Trey McBride.
Should we trade up for Jalen Tolbert after this pick? Or wait, no, we have 59. We should probably watch that though, right? With the Patriots.
He'll be there. He'll be there. But he won't be there like in the third round normally. But he'll be there here. I feel this is such a reach for Jalen Tolbert. I don't
really 59. You want
he is not a second round talent. I'm telling, like, would you draft Marquez Valdez-Scantling in the second round? I'm telling you, he's the same player.
True, but then if you take him in the third round, then that means he has to suck because the Packers don't hit in the third round.
Like, I'd take Shakir over him. I'd take Mechie over him. I'd take
Mechie I can actually see.
Yeah, like Tolbert is a one-trick pony, and he does that one thing very well. But
would you also think like middle to late second, it's kind of like a desert for wide receivers? Or do you think, Mechie, you can quantify putting him late second here, some of those other guys late second here? Do you think it's just everybody's a reach here?
If Mechie's like health tests and everything are good, I could see him being there. Otherwise, like these other guys are so limited. Like Tolbert's a deep threat, does just that. Shakir is really good, but he's a slot clearly. And then other people like that. A lot of question marks on the small school wide receivers like Dubes and yeah.
What would your thoughts be about McBride here? Obviously, the Packers, tight end isn't really the biggest thing, but it seems like a little bit of a reach.
I don't think it's a reach. I like it. Especially if we don't necessarily have the wide receivers locked in like we did right away, but I don't mind it. My thoughts would be between McBride, Christian Harris, probably that. I'm interested to move up into the third round, though, as well. So I wouldn't be against trading here either.
I was going to say, almost think trading down here would be smarter.
Okay.
A lot of teams want this pick, too, which is interesting.
They all want what they can't have. I am thinking like this 4 probably.
I can't see what's on your screen, so.
Oh.
The moment you try entering players, I can't see that either.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking trading between pick 66 and 71. Does that make sense, or do you think trade? Well,
I would say 66, and then you can always trade back to 71.
I was just wondering if we want to trade all the way into the third and grab Mechie and grab like somebody else.
Yeah, then probably 71 then, I guess.
I mean, I could trade further. Another team that's interested is the Dolphins at 102, the Saints at 92,
don't reward
Steelers
the
at
Dolphins.
84.
Do not reward the Dolphins. I say go 71.
The Steelers? Steelers need a break.
Yeah, you know what? They do. Interesting fact, a friend of a friend, she is I think, niece or daughter of one of like the owners of the 49ers. So shout out to her, but also damn you for having him own the 49ers, not the Packers, because then maybe he could do something. But
give us a player. Do we want to trade for Mason Rudolph just so they don't have a quarterback?
No, I do not want to touch him. I hate Mason Rudolph with a passion.
So do I. He's terrible. But I just kind of like the thought of robbing. Okay, we need TJ.
Najee Harris.
No, we need to make it right. We need TJ Watt.
Give him a first in 2023.
I'll give him 2.
We're all in. Wow, really?
Yeah.
Okay. First.
Thank you.
All right.
How about a second?
No.
Well, you gotta sweeten the deal if we give you.
Make him give us a second next year. Oh, so that's suddenly the game breaker? That seems odd.
Give us a third. We won't draft anybody with it. And
just keep adding.
Okay. Thank you. Hey, we got TJ.
That's not an A trade. I don't know what it is.
Okay. Well,
I took Desmond Ridder with that. That's funny.
So we're at 84 is our next pick.
John Mechie, there he goes.
We're fine. Shakir. Max Mitchell. We do need a tackle.
Max Mitchell too. Probably next pick is 138. I think probably Max Mitchell's the move, right? Wide receiver there, some guys late there.
Yeah, I think so too.
Plus, we already have one, right? Or do we have 2? I think at least Olave.
Receiver?
Yeah.
I think just Olave. We should trade for Derek Watt too. Feel a little bit
better. Nah, leave him behind. That's what he gets for not convincing JJ to go to Green Bay.
Okay, let's speed this up.
Here goes Calcaterra.
Oh, right.
Lucia Smith. Noah Ellis is there. Sanborn. Defy Sewell is not related to Penei Sewell, correct?
I think he is.
Oh, cool.
Okay. I like Ellis, but we don't need to take him here. I like Jack Sanborn.
We did take Chenal this draft, though, right? Oh, we also have TJ Watt.
Yeah, we got TJ Watt. That's the big selling point here.
I don't need his ass.
I like Javon. I don't know if we can get him at 208, but I do like him a lot.
You can get about 171 probably, right?
Yeah, I was kind of looking at Ellis at 71, but it doesn't really matter if we got TJ. I mean, I don't mind. It's kind of a reach for Weatherford. Let's go Jack. We'll go Jack Sanborn. We're fine. And then we'll start doing some offensive guys here.
Cordell Flop is a steal at 170 with the Patriots.
I agree. Let's go Javon.
What do you like about Hiley over Josh Johnson?
Hiley is just more athletic. He can play pretty much everywhere. He is a lot smarter, super versatile. If he didn't play for whoever the hell he played, I can't even remember what small school it is. Like, he would be way higher. Derek Deese.
It's got to be Deese.
I need it for the jokes. Or do we just secure the bag now?
We secure the bag now. We secure the
Okay.
bag now. You know, we already have a great draft. Finish it off.
Yeah, don't ruin it. We can't ruin this.
And we can still get our punter or Adam Anderson, too.
Jaren Ely continues to trend up boards. He's a returner and can be a receiving back for us as well.
Doug Kramer, my guy. For nothing else but his name.
Jacoby Durant's okay. Dejon Dixon we can get later, but I like him. Yeah. Jack Cohen knows Phil Simms. Okay, what are you thinking? Oh, we got the edge from Georgia too.
Yeah. I was thinking Anderson, but then with TJ Watt, and we also drafted 2 linebackers. I mean, I know he's an edge, but
true.
I feel like we have the ability to go somewhere else. Maybe even that it was Jerion Ely you were talking about for the returning, correct?
Yeah, I like him. He was definitely like a secure, like late round, mid to late round, 7th round pick, like even like 2 weeks ago. And people are just catching on to him, unfortunately. I don't mind going Dixon here, assuming he's there. Yeah, I don't mind that.
I mean, you might as well, right? I mean, it's round 7. You're not. I mean, half these guys are going to be undrafted free agents if we're talking the hypothetical world, anyways. So.
Yeah, I think just picking guys to fill specific holes who do have upside.
All right, now let's try to trade these 3 7s for JJ Watt. Bring him home.
Let's get Derek Watt here.
Oh yeah, why not?
Pittsburgh. What's your asking price? TJ's feeling bad about it. Really? Excuse you. La-di-da. He is a good special teams player. I'll give him that.
4 7s isn't enough, really?
What do you
take away from some of the 7s for him and just give him a 6th in 2024? See if that
works. Is there anything on there?
No.
I took everything away and it went up.
Just give him a 6th in 2024 for the problems they gave us. Really. But this
fine. We don't care.
Make sense.
The future's the future. We don't care. Trade again.
Trade him Derek Watt for a 5th and a 7th. All right.
So, okay, we're still on the clock. We just got Derek.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. I mean,
Skyler Thompson reminds me of Taysom Hill in the fact that he's a running quarterback. He will not be anything in the NFL, but he's big, and I like him.
We also don't have a backup quarterback.
Skylar. Brock Purdy pisses me off. Anybody but him. I hate that man with a breathing passion.
Okay, Skyler Thompson, why not?
Shout out Little Apple, Kansas.
Ugh, what a terrible place. We still got 2 more picks. Running back. Why not? Let's go Abram Smith, linebacker. Keep right clicking. Apologies. And last one. Okay, what's the deal with Ryan Stonehouse? What are we doing here? Give me something on him. Give me a reason to draft. Or we could.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker, baby.
Or a long snapper.
Oh, that is true. Yeah.
I'll do my deep dive this week on some long snappers. There's got to be some good long snapper stories like Cameron Cheeseman of last year. Randy 336, thanks for joining us again. This draft is for need. The one we just did, or like what the Packers should do, because what we just did not necessarily for need.
Sanborn kind of C, 4th. That is.
We did get Leo. I forgot about that.
It's something.
Yeah, I mean he's more like a 150 guy.
But a C seems kind of low.
Yeah, it is.
Jason Poe, look at that. Even early or mid picks, he's a B+.
He's a B+ there, but when we got him like late in the 7th, he was only an A. Make up your mind. They didn't grade this trade.
You didn't grade any of the trades, I don't think.
No. So good.
That TJ Watt trade is still hilarious. Pack should offer that happens. I mean, you might as well, right?
Yeah. Correct your mistake.
I'm just really nervous because there's another Washington cornerback that I think is decent. I just don't do it again, Packers. He's supposed to go 25th. I'm worried they're going to take him at 28. And then to take Treylon Burks at 22.
Man. I'd rather the Packers don't draft a first-round wide receiver than take Burks.
Yeah, that's fair.
Personally.
Especially if Trevor Penning is there.
Yeah, which it sounds like he's not going to be now, but maybe he is. I feel like the wide receivers are going to go earlier than people are projecting. Unfortunately.
It's going to be interesting, too, with the Vikings. Like, do they feel pressured with the wide receiver market to get a top wide receiver because of Justin Jefferson contract? Like, I'm not saying it's a move for them to do, but I mean, I think Thielen's getting up there too, right? Isn't he like 32? I'm wondering if they almost get their own heads a little bit about that.
I hope so. Honestly, it wouldn't be the worst idea for them to do a Thielen replacement and then trade Thielen to get something. I don't know why they would part with Justin Jefferson, but like it wouldn't be the worst idea to trade Thielen this year if you don't think you're competing. Okay, what do we want to do with this one? This might be the last one, but what should we do?
Complete draft for needs, but no care for positional value.
I meant like our strategy.
Oh, yeah, that too. I say just kind of see how it goes. See if anybody falls.
Should we do one without drafting a wide receiver in the first just to see what happens?
Yeah, I think that's a good one.
Let's see, because I haven't really done that. We'll go no trades. We'll just draft. We'll just see what happens. Okay. No wide receiver first round. Trevor Penning's there.
Yeah,
so
that's money.
How high did Olave go?
I think he went like 13?
16.
Drake London 17 is a little bit of a fall from usual.
People are projecting him so weird. There's some people really low on him. Okay.
Do you almost double up here and go Zion and then not have to worry about offensive line at all? Or do you go defense here?
I wish there was another edge rusher I really liked. I'm biased. I would go Zion, but I don't think that's a need necessarily. I don't mind going him.
Do you think they try to get him to play corner a little bit, slot or nickel? Like they
it sounds like they're gonna make Savage play fucking slot. So probably like I think everyone can play slot. We watch Lancaster drop back and cover the slot this year. It makes no sense. Let's do this because Amos probably has like one good year left on his contract, and then we got Savage in his last year, I think.
That actually would be a decent move if you're not going wide receiver. It's pronounced Zion, you said, right?
No, I said Zion for Zion Johnson. I think it's...
Oh, okay.
Is it Chine or is it Scene? I don't know. That's something I need to figure out. Okay, wide receiver now on our radar.
That's not good.
No.
Dotson went late one. Oh, I mean, Pickens is there, but Man, nobody's
I'm really not a fan of Pickens. As much as I like shit on Burks a little bit, I'm just not a fan of Pickens at all. He's so risky.
Yeah. Well, and then also like obviously, what's his name? I can't think of his name. The tight end at Georgia right now, Brock Bowers. I really like him.
Yeah.
I think he was fantastic. But if you're a wide receiver for Georgia and a rookie tight, a freshman tight end comes in and takes over the offense like week 3, that tells me they don't really, like you should still have a role in that offense. I don't know. If you're really that good, you shouldn't just dissolve.
Yeah, he is coming back from injury, so that's what everyone will cite. And I get it, but I kind of want to trade back.
I do too, but we're doing no trades, right?
I don't know. We make up our own rules.
I say almost at this point, like, it's going to sound stupid, and I don't like it either. If I had to draft an offensive playmaker here, like in the passing game, I'm taking McBride over Pickens and Tolbert off of what I've known.
Yeah,
And Ross, for sure. So I feel like if you're going to take somebody here that's not an offensive lineman, and I feel like you kind of have to, I feel like you almost take McBride, then try to take Shakur in the third. Maybe take an edge rusher or linebacker late in the second with 59.
We could do an edge here. We could go Bonito as a speed rusher.
Yeah, that makes sense because McBride's still probably going to be there at 39 or 59. It's not a great pick, but it's better than what's on the board.
Yeah, let's try it. Let's see. And then we can start
and there's
targeting. Was he taken?
Yeah, 2 picks before us.
Buffalo.
By the Bills. They don't need a damn tight end. Bastards.
Okay.
This is bad. Do we almost take Shakir knowing that we can't trade, knowing that this draft's already gone? He's a slot, which doesn't help, but I mean...
No, it doesn't help at all. I mean, it's Jalen Tolbert. I think that's the move we have to.
If you had to.
I think so. I think we have to get a wide receiver. At least fills that MVS role, and then we're just kind of looking for that outside wide receiver role. Shakir's there. Okay, fuck it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on David Bell out of Purdue? Obviously, a lot of injury history, but when he's on, he's on. Kind of tough to tell also at Purdue. Are you just kind of a stay off him, see what happens? Or, maybe if he somehow falls to the 4th?
I mean, if he fell for the 4th, I think I would probably kick the tires, see what's up. But overall, I think I would probably avoid. I'm not massive on Purdue products in the NFL anyway, which may be the bias there. Did we go? No, we didn't. So we could go Zach Thomas for a tackle or guard prospect for the future. I think it's too early for Ellis.
It's too early for kind of a lot of
these guys.
Like Sanborn is there, but we also have 140.
Yeah. I would personally go either. I think Tom or Flott.
I'd probably go Tom because with the sign in the first, obviously he's a safety, not a corner, but what the Packers are going to use him for, shit.
I agree.
Now, almost the problem is, do you take Flott here and then say, sorry, Sanborn?
What did we do? We went Trevor Penning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd go Flott.
It hurts, but
man, there's no trading things really bumming me out.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Sanborn there? He might be.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Well.
Thank you. We'll take Noah Ellis. No, we won't. He won't be there. Smoke Monday was taken.
Derek Deese was taken.
Don't take Jason Brown.
Jason Poe
Poe.
from
Mercer. The Brown Bears is what I was saying. Okay.
Yep, take him.
Okay. No matter what happens, this is a successful draft.
See, here's the problem with Poe, though. Like, every year
Watch
I get
yourself.
high on
Watch
one
your mouth.
player. Okay,
Yeah.
hear me out. Every year I get high on one player so that when the Packers don't draft him, even though I knew they were never going to draft him in the first place, it hurts a lot more than it would have.
That's not a
And that's
Poe
a
problem.
problem.
That's a you problem. That's a
No, that's a
manage your
Packer problem.
expectations. Okay, fine. I mean, okay, is Dixon here? Because I think I'd prefer to just stack up on wide receivers.
Slade Bolden.
Slade Bolden. Yeah,
No, I don't think he's there.
I'll take Slade Bolden. Just... Okay.
Johnny Johnson III is a name. I'll give him credit for that.
Darian Butler's a good special teams contributor, I believe.
Oh, there's Abram Smith. I was wondering where it was.
Jaquan McMillan. Sounds fancy. Okay, we'll just end it with what we know. See what this happened to be graded. It's not going to be great.
Really picked us in the nuts. C+ for sign is interesting. I don't know about that.
Yeah. I mean, to be completely honest, it would be a lot better if we were able to trade.
If the Packers did this for a draft, would you be kind of like, eh? Like, obviously, Trevor Penning is great, but the no wide receiver outside of Tolbert and Shakir in the late second, would that kind of push it to an average?
If we could somehow change, like, Tolbert to, like, a Romeo Dubes or, someone in that area, like a smaller school, but someone who's contributed, who's a serious talent, then I'd be cool with it because I get it. I get what this draft class is trying to do. It's mixing contributors now and in the future, some projects, and there's a lot of people who can contribute on special teams. And oh, by the way, we got an absolute specimen with a 228th overall pick in Jason Poe. So, I don't mind it. Our defense certainly gets better, and we fill holes on offense.
What would our grade be if we took Poe at 22? Can we just run a simulation just to see what our grade would be if we do that? Like, I don't know how we do that quickly, but
it won't be hard. This will be a speed round for absolutely everything. Let's see how
just take the first guy on the board.
Poe.
Yes.
Okay. Rest of it does not matter.
Howell.
No, we're not going like first. We're gonna be smart, but we're gonna go quick. Benito's fine. Drake Jackson. We don't need Benito anymore. Jalen Tolbert's there. Trey McBride will do that. Why not? Dupes. Zach Tom, Flood, Calcaterra.
You can take Tom because we have 140, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we go with our guy.
Who are you talking about?
Well, I guess we could go flat and then try to risk it on Sanborn again, or we could go Sanborn.
I think I'm gonna wait. I think there's a chance he's there at 171.
There he goes.
He's not 166. That's fine.
See, Packers, it's just easy. Just look at one of the first names up there and just click on them.
Yeah. Quit trying to. Hey, what did he do at the Senior Bowl? Oh, he got his ass kicked. He was still there, so let's take him. Dixon. Uh-oh. Yeah.
I don't know what to do here
249,
because you don't have
250.
Poe anymore.
We'll find our own Poe. We got
Darian
Butler and
Abram Smith then?
probably
Yeah. You passed him.
Brock Purdy.
No, fuck you. What's an F?
F!
Man, that's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Why? Says the site that lists him as a guard.
Hey, percentiles. All right. Tell me. Brock Purdy in the 7th is not better than Jason Poe at 22. I will die on this hill.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, there's people watching. Let us know if you want us to do anything else quick. Otherwise, 'twas Mock Draft Monday. Otherwise, we could try a no wide receiver while actually trading as well.
You know, one of these times we should pick like one team. We gotta do a line on one of these times.
Let's do it. Let's do the most in honor of my Dan Campbell sweatshirt. We'll do the most
grind.
Dan Campbell draft available.
Also, where can I get a Rise and Grind shirt and also a Terrible City Milwaukee shirt?
Yes, maybe. I'm not sure if that's still up or not. At mysportshirt.com. Get your sports shirt at my sports shirt. Okay. Kyle Hamilton, 1 overall. I think Aiden Hutchinson at number 2 to the Lions. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Dan Campbell gets his guy. Then we got 32, 34, 66. We now have to adjust our mind to quarterback being a true need.
Man.
Leo does make sense for the Lions.
Yeah, I was gonna say they can get
Do
a
you want to go
quarterback
Howell
later,
before
too.
that or no?
I don't think so because they have 34 too, so they can. I'd feel comfortable with Ritter, Corral, or I don't like any of them, but I think they'd
What
feel
a
pretty
drop
comfortable
off.
with them too. Yeah.
Well, Pickett's still there.
I'd go our guy for now because we pick at 34. So
yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of guys there. People are gonna drop. I would rather die than draft Sam Howell. Do you like Ritter, Corral, or Pickett best?
I'd probably go if I'm going to pick an NFL prospect, I'd probably go Corral, even though his injury in the last game is a little not great. He just seems to be the guy more than anybody else to me.
Works for me. If he has that grit, then we want him.
Hey, he came back to the sidelines on crutches, man. That's all you need to know.
True. We don't need offensive line help. We do need most other things. I think linebacker, honestly. I think I think we should go him.
Yeah.
He'll fly around. He's not really a run stopper, but don't matter. Dolman. We probably should go Dubes.
Jojo just seems like a Lions name though. Jojo Doman or Dolman. Nebraska corn fed. He can play anything. Most drafted by the Lions too. That tells you all I need to know.
Fair enough. Everyone, the public knows best. We'll go Jojo Doman.
Man, they have a long place between those picks. Jeez.
177, then we got 181 right away after, though.
Tyquan Thornton went at 176. That kind of sucks.
Ooh,
Noah Ellis is there.
we got a pair
By
Sewell.
Sewell. Yeah.
I think we got to. We got another pick right away. Okay. Noah Ellis makes sense. Javon.
If there wasn't such a big drop off, I would have trade for
you know,
Fromm,
Dan
but...
Campbell loves a D's nuts joke, and he's a tight end. So I
and
think we got
you do 2 tight end sets with Deese and Hawkinson for sure.
For sure. It'll be every day a D's nuts joke,
We
and he
should
will
have
laugh
traded
so
for
hard.
Dan Arnold.
We should have. We should have.
We also missed out on Smoke Monday, which kind of sucks.
Damn it.
Jason
Poe.
Gotta be. Gotta be.
He will fall in love with Jason Poe. Last but not least, we don't need a punter. They got a good punter.
What about Jack Jones at corner? Does he help him at all? I mean, at least with depth at cornerback?
Yeah, I mean, they don't really have anybody on defense, so... Yeah, we can go anybody at this point. Sure.
Jack
we
Jones,
know Pac-12 has all
name.
Grit.
Yeah.
He's from Pac-12, though. I want to see the Packers draft without us, though, too. If it shows us.
What's the grade?
Okay.
Chanel B-. That's interesting. This is a good... Damn. Hey. Dan Campbell, you know where to find us.
So many linebackers.
Yeah, we did take 4 of the first 6 picks.
What's that say about us? Okay, what'd the Packers do without us? Packers went Tyler Linderbaum. They got a setter right away. Thank you.
And they passed on Burks to take him at 20. Quay Walker?
Quay Walker from Georgia. And then Darian, dude, he blows. He is Royce Newman 2.0.
That would make sense then, right?
Luke Godke.
Central Michigan, that adds up.
Whoops.
You definitely passed.
4. Braxton Jones, another tackle.
An offensive lineman?
Nope, we got Tyler Batty from Missouri. Running back. Zonovan Knight.
Another running
NC
back.
State.
Dude, can we see their grade? I wish.
No, I don't think so. Now we're in the 7th. Charleston Rambo, wide receiver from Miami. Alex Wright, edge from UAB, and Aaron Hansford, linebacker from Texas A&M.
He would be the next
draft.
He would be the next Isaiah McDuffie for sure.
That is kind of unbelievable.
That is so bad.
We took every linebacker we came across. We did better.
We took their lunchbox, and we took their Poe.
We did take their Poe. Again, anyone in the chat, let us know if you want us to do anything before we log off here. A lot of people in here. That's cool to see. Give us a like and subscribe to us too. We also have a 7-round mock draft that we put out earlier today. If you want to watch us go a little bit crazy with some trades for the Packers on there, it was a pretty good mock draft. Also on FlurrySports.org, we have a different one. Packers mock draft posted today. All kinds of mock drafts for Mock Draft Monday. And we will be posting a bunch of player draft profiles on FlurrySports.org as well. I assume we'll have NBA betting stuff tomorrow since I'm writing it for every other site. I might as well write it for our site. But yeah, anything else, people at home, anything you want to see, any questions you need answered, football related or not, let me know. I can get this off the screen, I guess. Okay. Well, if no one has any questions and we enlightened you this much already, then I'm going to do one more. It's going to be a surprise. I'm not even going to put it on the screen. This is what we're going to do, Trevor. Watch this. Get Lions off. That'll be there. You're going to tell me a number, and that's the player I'm going to pick.
Like 1 through 5, or how many numbers are you going to give me?
1 through 10.
Okay.
Okay, tell me a number, 1 through 10.
5.
That's disappointing. Okay, here we go. 1 through 10.
2.
Boy, Trevor. 1 through 10, once again.
7.
Okay, 1. This is like all the players we would want are falling to us, and we're saying, nah. Okay, 1 through 10.
1.
Okay. Got a little bit of a gap here. Okay, what number now?
6.
Okay. That's the first player I at least like. And now, what's your number?
5.
Okay.
If I somehow get Poe, I need to meet this man in person.
Okay, we got 5 picks left. What's your number?
9.
Okay. Last pick in the 6th round, I believe, coming up on it. Oh, no, 5th round. Number.
2.
I like it. Okay, now we got to wait. We're going to the 7th round.
I just want to know who I passed on, who fell to us perfectly.
Jameson Williams fell to us. Leo Chanel was there with our 3rd pick. Okay, number.
6.
So I'm doing passing up on guys. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, okay. 2 left. Number.
10.
Okay. And the last one.
3.
Okay, here we go. Are you ready?
For some football.
We got David Ajabo,
no.
Sam Howell, Cameron Thomas, Brian Asamoah, Zach Tom, Lessida Smith, Sterling Weatherford, Noah Ellis, Jarian Ely, Dejon Dixon, and Sincere McCormick.
Wow, I really brought it
well
back
towards
3
the
of those last 4 picks.
Yeah, it was rough. You went Ajabo over Jameson Williams and Sam Howell over somebody, Cameron Thomas over Leo Chanel. I'm like, what are we doing? It was painful.
And I still got a B- and a B.
Yeah, I mean, you're picking players that Pro Football Focus is giving you, so they're happy about
I guess
it.
Theoretically, I just could have gone 1 the whole time, and then
Yeah, you would have got a good grade. Okay, well, this was Flurry Sports Mock Draft Monday. Maybe we'll do this again next Monday. Never know. I was just trying to put off writing NBA stuff because I didn't really want to. But now back to my day job. Give this a like, subscribe. Like I said, we have another mock draft video on this YouTube channel. We got more mock draft stuff on the FlurrySports.org website. Go check those out. And we'll see you soon. I can imagine. Oh, I'm stupid. If you're a Packer fan and watching this, I assume you are. Wednesday night, we will be live for Lombardi Sweep, talking Packers defensive draft targets, like 8 Central. So watch that. Now,